Each of us has 24 hours in a day. That's 1,440 minutes, or 86,400 seconds. The richest person in the world can't buy a single extra minute, and the poorest person never wastes a single one. Time is the only truly non-renewable resource. We live in an era of chronic time scarcity. Research shows that as recently as 1965, about 50% of workers allowed themselves breaks during the day, but by 2003, less than 2% did. We speed up watching videos, listen to audiobooks at high speed, yet feel increasingly busy. Today, we'll explore why time management isn't just a list of techniques, but a scientifically proven skill that directly impacts your success and happiness. We'll look at data from major meta-analyses and discover what science really says about time management. What makes time unique? Unlike money, it can't be saved, put aside, or reclaimed. Time management isn't just a set of recommendations. It's a manifestation of modern man, for whom time management becomes a means to success. Psychologists talk about the concept of positive time use. It includes 4 components: self-consistency in daily activities, doing what's truly important to you; balance between different activities; efficient use of time; a sense of control over your time. Losing control over time leads to stress and burnout. However, once you start managing your time, you manage your life. Peter Drucker, the management guru, said, "Make sure you know where your time goes." And that's the first step. Let's look at the facts. In 2021, a large meta-analysis of 158 studies was published, covering 53,000 respondents worldwide. Its results are astounding. Time management has a moderate correlation with job performance, academic achievement, and, importantly, well-being. At the same time, time management shows a moderate negative correlation with distress, stress, anxiety. That is, the better you plan your day, the less anxious you feel. And most interestingly, the effect of time management was 72% stronger on life satisfaction than on job satisfaction. This means that time management is primarily a well-being enhancer, not just a work tool. It makes you happier overall, not just more productive at the office. Why do we still end up late or behind schedule, even knowing the theory? 2 classic laws are to blame. Parkinson's law. Work expands to fill the time available for its completion. If you give yourself a week to complete a report, you'll write it in a week. If you give yourself 2 hours, you'll write it in 2 hours. Pareto principle. 20% of your efforts produce 80% of your results. But there are also 21st century traps. Research shows that workers are interrupted on average every 11 minutes. Digital distractions are time traps that steal our productivity. We need to learn to avoid them to break the vicious cycle of perpetual busyness. Science identifies several of the most effective techniques. Here are 3, backed by research. 1. The Eisenhower matrix divides all tasks into important, urgent. This helps you stop putting out fires and start building the future. A study at the University of California found that participants using this matrix increased the time spent on important tasks by 30%. 2. The Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes of work, 5 minutes of rest. This trains focus. According to the Journal of Applied Psychology, this technique increases task completion by 25%. 3. Time blocking. You allocate specific time blocks for specific tasks. Research shows that this increases productivity by approximately 10–20%. You don't just plan your tasks, you schedule the time for them. An interesting fact from the same meta-analysis: the link between time management and career success strengthens with age. In today's world, where employees have become more autonomous, the ability to manage your time provides a competitive advantage. Research shows that the short-term plans we make daily influence our long-term life strategy. Every day, lived mindfully, brings you closer to your big goals. Time management isn't about doing more, it's about doing what really matters to achieve harmony and success. Time is the fabric of our lives. We can't manage time itself, but we can manage ourselves within time. Start small. Write down your to-do list for tomorrow, or try the Pomodoro technique today. Remember, every moment is precious. Use it wisely. Subscribe to the channel, like it, and let us know in the comments which time management technique works best for you. Until next time.